Alright guys, a little update on the Impala. So I got my mount mounted up, and what I did was I marked it up there to make sure that I got it centered as best as I could based on that style bracket, because it's not flat, it's kind of cut in an angle so that it could fit up there like the spring did. So I marked it where it was perfect, and then I wallered out the hole on top because it wouldn't let me set it up there straight. It was in a bind real bad, real crooked. So I just made this hole a little bit bigger. Can't tell because I have the bolt through it, but I made the hole a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna put a bushing on there so that can sit as flush as it possibly can, because this is straight up and down and this is at an angle. The factory shock is at an angle. So anyway, I just drilled it out, you know, a little bit more, a little bit bigger. So now what I'm doing here though, I bolted up the bag to make sure that it's not rubbing the inside or anything like that, and I checked it really well. And for me to get my measuring points on this lower control arm, because there's no measuring points there's nowhere, you know, you're gonna drill where you think the bag should go. What I figured I'd do is I made this template, and basically I started with this piece of tape. I taped it on the bag directly, cut the holes out for the tape, and then I kind of traced the bag on top of this cardboard, give me an idea, and then I, you know, cut the holes in the cardboard. So basically I taped this to the bag, cut my holes in it, peeled it off, stuck it to the cardboard, cut the holes in the cardboard, and now I stuck the cardboard to the bag. And basically what I'm doing is I just barely taped it up there, but taped it where it won't move. And what I'll do is I'll push this up to where the bag sits like it's supposed to. See, it's sitting crooked, so I'm gonna slide it over if I can. Slide it over where it's supposed to go. It's hard to do with one hand, obviously, but let me push that up. So like so, you can see the bag is sitting crooked, right? I don't know if you can see that. The bag is sitting crooked. This side's higher. So I'm just gonna slide the bag over until the bag sits nice and flush where I want it, like so. It's an example. All right, now that the bag is sitting nice and flat like it's supposed to, I will pull the tape off and then tape this cardboard on to the control arm, pull the tape off of there, and then that'll leave me my 3 holes. You see what I'm saying? Because I'll pull the bag down. But anyway, it should sit about right there, nice and even, like it's supposed to, straight up and down. That's what these control arms are designed for. These control arms are designed to bag the vehicle with the airbag straight up and down and not at an angle like your factory setup, which causes these to accordion, you know, and pinch on the sides. But now this setup allows the bag to go straight up and down, you know, instead of at an angle. But see, this bag was installed at an angle, and it's got one side, it sits sideways because of that, because of the way this bag was installed before. It was installed at an angle. But like I said, these control arms are made to eliminate that problem. So anyway, once I set this up there, I'll take that tape off and tape this to the control arm, and then I'll have my 3 holes exactly where I need them, and then I'll mark them with something and then drill through them, and then I'll be able to bolt it up and it'll sit like it's supposed to, sit perfect. So anyway, there it is. A little trick I figured was important to somebody out there maybe. That'll allow me to get this like I need it. And that'll sit straight up and down, unlike the other side, which was made at an angle. You see how that bag is sitting So now I've loosened it, but anyway, this bag was sitting really bad at an angle. Matter of fact, it even bent the bolt, which you can't tell, but the bolt is bent pretty bad. I don't know if you can see that bolt in there, but this bolt I'm gonna have to replace because it's bent pretty bad. Anyway, I don't think you can see it, but that's what I don't want, is it to sit awkward and bend the bolts. But anyway, hopefully that helps somebody.